Hey guys, welcome back to episode 4 of my Dinosaur survival modded series. I keep changing the name every time I start these intros, but it's fine. Everyone knows what's going on, right? Right. So you might be wondering where we are, and the answer to that is that we are underneath our house. And the reason I'm here is because, one, I wanted to show you guys something that I've been working on behind the scene. Oh, I thought it was a diamond for a second. Oh! Yeah, you don't need to see that. So yeah, I've been working on another project behind the scene in this world, and I'm gonna show you guys what it is right now. But basically, eventually I want this to be our treasury, where we keep all of our ores and valuables and gems like diamonds, emeralds, and stuff like that. So basically, this will all be gone, and there's going to be like a tunnel that goes down, and eventually it's going to lead to all the way somewhere down here, and there will be a giant room. And the idea is that there's a bridge that goes down the middle with tiny bridges going to the sides, and in each tiny bridge, there's going to be a room on the side. And in that room is where we're going to store one of each ore, all the way down on each side. So I've dug it out, only this. There's so much left to do. But I figured to let you guys know, I might do a time lapse of getting through most of this or some of it from time to time, but just so you guys know a bit what's going on or where I'm getting all my materials, like stone, it's all down there. But today we are going to be focusing on the terraforming in this area. So I'm first going to start by doing it has to be raining. I'm going to be doing this cliff is basically going to be the same thing on this side, and I'm going to show you guys how I do it. And to do that, I need some stone, which I don't have on me. Does that say bone meal? Okay. That's interesting. But yeah, so there's going to be a cliff that goes all the way around, all the way to that end, and all the way to that end is the idea. I don't know what's going to be going here. Maybe a river, a lake, or something that leads to the ocean, which is way over there. But yeah, that's the idea. So let me get some stone. I'll also need some andesite and cobblestone slabs. That's nothing. Yeah. Okay, so let me get some stone, a lot of stone, some andesite, cobblestone, and I'll be right back with you guys right here. Right here. And there we go, a beautiful day with a lot of materials to get started. So I got a whole shulker box of stone, and then some cobblestone, andesite, and then I got some gravel and some dirt. Dirt's just for this over here, and then the gravel is to make some coarse dirt, which just gives it more texturing. So I actually built this platform before I started doing a double layer of dirt all over. So in some places, I don't know if that's the case over here, but yeah, you can see where I started and where I didn't do it. But the idea behind having 2 layers of dirt is that if ever an enderman comes and picks up this block right here, let's say, then it won't leave a hole for me to fall through. It'll just be 1 block down. It just gives that extra protection, which unfortunately I did not think about this entire thing. So we're gonna have to improvise, but it's fine. So the first thing that I do is I grab a bunch of stone, and I'll just head over here, just because I won't have to scaffold. And I don't have an axe, so I am not prepared. Okay, whatever, it's fine. So usually what I do is I go 1 block behind and I just go from the bottom all the way up in a straight line. And I do this all the way along, this entire thing. It's like here I go, I guess it wouldn't matter, right? There we go. Alright, so something like that. I'm really butchering this, but it's fine. There we go, something like that. And then I'm gonna clean that up after, but basically the idea is that this goes all the way along, all the way to the other end, which is what I've done here. So let me do that the entire way through. You guys can enjoy this, hopefully, if it works, nice time lapse of me doing it. But if not, I'll just cut back to right here. And hopefully there's a wall of stone all the way around. So I'll be right back, and enjoy. Alright everyone, and here it is. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the time lapse and it actually worked. If not, this is what it looks like. So I went ahead and just built this stone wall that goes all the way up to the other end over here. And I also went ahead and cleaned up kind of on the edge here. At some spots there was stone or dirt kind of like that. So I went ahead and basically took care of that so that it looks nicer. And I also added a double layer of dirt just on the exterior here, and just so that I kind of mix that over there. So the next step that I usually do is I carve out general little cave-ins, kind of like like over here. Like usually the wall would go straight up there from this top part to that down part, and then I dug that in. So that's what I'm gonna do now on this side. So it's the same idea, just replicated on a slightly bigger scale than there, but it's just the same idea. So we're gonna go back into super duper extremely fast build time-lapse video, and um, hopefully it works. If not, this is gonna be sad, but yeah, let's go. Alright, and we're back. So this is what I was talking about, kind of like having a caved in part um, to the cliffs here. And you can see that this bird really likes it. Oh, okay, it laid an egg and now it's gone. But yeah, so this is going all the way around. And then the next and final step is texturing, which is really long and boring. So I'm gonna do another time lapse. Hopefully it works again. If not, just gonna cut again. But I have faith in my capabilities. If not, then I'll see you guys in just a bit. If not, then enjoy. Alright, and we're back, and this is the final result. So as you can see, very similar to this. except replicated on this side. And it goes all the way around, well, as you guys hopefully have seen in the time lapse, all the way around here and all the way to the end there. So this, I'm pretty happy with it, and I'm probably going to declare this as being done for now. I don't think I need to improve it. I mean, I could always just like chisel at certain spots and stuff like that, but I don't want to spend all my time just on this cliff right here. And yeah, so the next step would be to put some trees in here. And as you guys might have noticed, I've actually cleared these trees. And you might be asking, oh well, Anthrax, why did you cut down all the trees if you just want to put some more down? And the reason is that I want to build some custom trees with the Biomes of Plenty mod wood, just to make it a bit different than your standard oak trees or birch trees and stuff like that. I want to make it different. I want to make it my own, and so that's what we're going to go for. But before that, I have to consider a few things. So, one thing that this little valley is missing is water. So either I terraform this entire middle area here and make that water, or I turn this little area right here into a pond. And I think I'm going to go with that because putting a massive lake in here would kind of ruin what I'm going for. I've already put well, let's see if we can get the map up. Yeah. So as you can see next to my house way over there, there's a bunch of water already there. There's a bunch of water already there. Oh, sorry, chicken. That wasn't me. There's a bunch of water over there, so if I were to put a big lake, I'd want it to connect to the ocean over there. But that is a pretty big project, and I don't think I want to do that right now. So I think I'm going to stick with this, but let me guys know in the comments what you guys think about this idea of having a lake either in the middle here or just a smaller pond area right here. And speaking of water, we should probably go check up on Charlie. I haven't looked at him in a while. Hopefully he's okay. But just in case, there are a lot of mobs here, and I'm hoping they're not in there. I think they're underneath though. Yeah, they're probably under there. Oh, he's definitely here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Okay. I couldn't see him for a second. That scared me. Alright, let's check up on you. There we go. Alright, so he's eating. 35 days. Very happy. That's good to see. Yeah. Oh, and now I'm drowning. That's not very good for me. Second thing I wanted to check was this thing right here. Okay, so he is eating a lot from this one. I should probably refill them soon. Let's check this one down here. Yeah, okay. So he isn't touching that one as much. I think it's just because he might not like to go down there. Which is okay. I mean, he can do whatever he wants. But, yeah. It's just gonna refill the top one for now. This one seems fine. And somebody in the comments said that these did actually grow. However, I've been playing for quite some time and they haven't been growing. So my idea is that when you're using the Biomes of Plenty mod as the terrain generation, which is not what I'm doing, I'm using the vanilla terrain generation, the kelp will grow naturally if you're using the Biomes of Plenty terrain generation. But since I'm not, it doesn't seem to be growing. Which again, as I stated in the other video, it's not the end of the world. It just means that, you know, I have to go put some down there, which is fine. I'm sure he wouldn't mind that. And yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this episode off here. We've done a lot over there. Hopefully the time lapse worked. If not, then this is gonna be a shorter episode, but there's no problem in that. Next episode, I don't know what we're gonna be doing. It's a question for another day, but either we're gonna keep working on this area or I'm gonna leave enough time um, for you guys to answer about the lake before I start doing anything here. And I might be working on another enclosure for another dinosaur. We shall see. No, no chicken. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.